questions for me? About anything? Go back. No, go ahead. Okay, more questions. Are you ready? Anything? Oh my God. Help me out. Thank you. Yeah. I'm sorry? That's an interesting question. Which one did I enjoy working on more? 5 was a little more dangerous for me because I did more of my own stunts, I think, except the roof stuff on floors I'm not really compelling for. 5, I had all that laundry chute stuff. I had the running from the car stuff, which I did all myself. And probably 5. I was 11. It's exciting for me. Yeah. I think 4's a little better. I think 4's a little better. 5 kind of went off in some direction with the guy with the hat and the boots and I can't even explain to you what that was. I have no idea. I don't think they knew what that was. Okay, yeah. I like film more. I'm doing a show, everyone. If you guys go home tonight, it's on CBS at 8 o'clock. It's called That's Life. So, if anyone's home at 8 o'clock, if they left here and they get home in time. TV, kind of like sitcom stuff is pretty easy. The hours are pretty short, so it's fun. The show that I'm doing, That's Life, is we work like 15, 17-hour days, so it's almost like film because it's a 1 hour. But I think you have more fun with your character when you actually do film. And then you can throw the character away when you start a new person, which is always scary. Any more questions? Anyone? Yeah. They asked me to do Halloween 6, and I actually found out they were doing a Halloween 6 because they were sending out my picture, trying to find someone that looked like me. Because they thought that I was under 18, and I was almost 18. So I went to Mustafa Akkad, and I was like, I'll do it. Just ask me. And the script was a little... Did anyone see Halloween 6? What do you guys think? So it was a good choice that I didn't do it? But where the hell was I in H2O? Alright? Yeah, the one that made all the money? I don't exist. She has a son. I don't get it. It's very hard. So I didn't do Halloween 6 because the script was kind of bad. And they wanted to kill me in a disgusting way, and I didn't think it was a good thing to go out that way, so I had somebody else do it. He didn't look anything like me, but that's exciting. Anyone else? Yeah.
What did you think of Urban Legend 2?
I feel bad for like ripping these movies, but we all know when we see good horror movies. Anyone else? Yeah, all the way back there.
Were you upset that they wrote your character out of H2O?
I was a little shocked. Like I said before, I don't know what happened. Like the whole storyline just, all of a sudden vanished. I don't even exist as her daughter, which is kind of weird. And now they're doing another one. They're getting ready to do another one, but I'm not in it. Yeah. I think I was more the Scream princess. When I was little. I still audition for horror movies. I get like little sending me scripts and stuff like that, so I'm open to do certain things. I feel kind of cool. I think I'm done playing the goth chick for a little while. And that's kind of, I'm a little over those, yeah. What are my favorite horror films? Exorcist, When a Stranger Calls. Big Poltergeist fan. All Nightmare on Elm Streets, all Halloweens. I actually saw, they opened the original Halloween in a theater in Los Angeles a couple months ago that I went to see. That was really cool on the big screen. That was pretty awesome. I met Jamie Lee Curtis for the first time. I actually met her about 2 months ago. Any more questions? Yeah. I haven't really seen very many of them. Uh-oh, okay. Uh-oh, that was a bad question. Yeah. Of course I did. I was really young. But yeah, no, I totally knew what they were. I was always a big part of them when I was growing up, so it was like exciting for me to actually get to do them. I still love doing it. Even when I did Urban Legend, which was the first horror film I've done since Halloween 5, it was like going back. It was like I was reliving my childhood again, you know, getting to scream on film again and going through all those emotions was really awesome. Yeah. Do I have any new films? Hopefully soon. I did a couple of independent films that are probably shelved somewhere for a little while till they find distribution. There was one I did called Poor White Trash. They came out in kind of limited theaters in Los Angeles, didn't do very well. And then it's a movie called End of Me that's being edited right now, and it will come out. Show has life. And I do a cartoon also. I do a voice for an animated show called The Wild Thornberrys that we're doing a release now, so kind of getting into that. Anybody else? Debbie Thornberry, the older sister, the brown sister. yeah. Actually, in Halloween 5, when I'm in the laundry chute, if you guys pay attention, as Michael Myers is stabbing through the metal, when I come out of the laundry chute, I'm limping and grabbing onto my leg that's all bloody, because we shot a scene where the knife, when it goes through, went through my leg, and blood spurted out everywhere, and it was too gross to show, so they say. So I have a fake leg that I used to have hanging in my bedroom. With the pink tights and the glittery ballerina slipper and princess slippers and all that. But they cut it out of the movie, which I don't really get because it was kind of a pretty cool scene. Yeah. I have a clown costume. Actually, when I did Halloween 4, I'm from New York, I lived in Howard Beach in Queens, and I dressed up as Jamie, and I went trick-or-treating on Halloween. And I knocked on people's doors with scissors and the mask and the blood. Right? Let's just say you freaked everybody out. Yeah. I got along, Don. He was cooler than me. He was like, you know, we were like on the same level. He was very he wanted to make sure that I knew that he wasn't gonna hurt me, and he was like my friend, and you know, I was like his equal. Where George was, he was shooting me a little more like I was a little bit younger, like he was the adult, I was a kid, you know. It was a little bit different, but Don, I think, was really cool. Yeah. Yeah, sure, a Metropolitan Talent Agency in Los Angeles, and guys send me anything. I read everything and anything. Questions? Yeah. It had nothing to do with anything. At all. I don't get it. Which is why I think Halloween 4 did so well, because he went back to the story. And then 5 stayed kind of on the story, and then they branched off again with 6 and then H2O. Yeah. It was also his first film too, my first film and his first film, so we were kind of working together. I was definitely well protected and taken care of on both of the Halloween movies. I was never afraid, and I felt like I was never scared of anything. Everybody was really cool to me, and you know, it's like the start of the movie at 10, so everybody was really awesome. Yeah. What do you mean, the different hair colors? I don't know. You know what? Also, here's another little insight or something. In Halloween, I think it's 4. There's like 2 scenes where Michael Myers has blonde hair, which is yes, that's right. And we shot for like a week with a blonde Michael Myers wig, and I didn't say anything because I thought, well, maybe it's supposed to be like this. And then everybody freaked out. I'm like, no, it's screenshot saying he has brown hair, it's not supposed to be brown hair. And we had to go back and redo stuff. We didn't have time to do everything. And that's why there's a couple scenes where he's got blonde hair. Yes, anybody else? Questions? Yeah. That's a hard question. Halloween 4. Maybe all the stuff on the roof. I remember being told it was a miniature roof we were filming on, and going out there, and it was it wasn't a roof as high as the house we were filming in, but it was still about 18 feet up in the air. And we shot in Salt Lake City, Utah in April, around this time of year, and it's still pretty cold. And the roof was really slick. And I remember when I was on the back of Ellie Cornell, because we were really awkward, the two of us, she slid down, she had a little sweater on, and she completely cut her entire stomach from the slate on, and I remember just freaking out. I mean, I don't faint with the sight of real blood, so surprisingly not. And so that would be one of my memories from Halloween 4. Halloween 5, Donald Pleasance, I remember gave me his, he was awesome, by the way, so awesome. Always come to care of me, looked out for me and everything, and when he left, he has this huge Winnebago reviews that I just thought was the coolest thing ever. And when he finished the show, he was like, I want you to be in this trailer. You get to have this trailer. So I was like, big queen, really big trailer, at 11, mind you. So I just thought he was amazing. Do you have any more questions for me? Anyone? Yeah. You know, I worked with Roseanne on a movie of the week called The Woman Who Loved Elvis. And she came up to me, we were in Iowa, and she was totally cool. And she came up to me and she said to me, hey Danielle, do you want to be on my show? And I was like, no, I don't want to be on your crap show. And she goes, no, seriously. And I was like, I would love to be on your show. I watched your show for years. I got one episode, like I didn't think anything of it. Next thing I know, I have this character playing this girl, Molly Tillman, from Iowa, where it just was, really cheesy, big hair, blue eyeshadow, you know, kind of cheesed her out of it. I did the show for a whole season. And she was really awesome to me. A lot of people have different things to say about it, but I'd sneak her food, and, you know, when her tongue was tired, she'd be like, Danielle, can't eat Snickers, so. Anybody else have any? Yeah? He took me in his trailer and showed me his knife collection. And it was huge, huge. It was really interesting, you know, the whole martial arts thing, so it was nice to me. There was a question back there before, yeah? You know, I don't really remember a whole lot about him because I didn't really have that many scenes with him. He kind of came on, did his thing, and kind of went off. But I know he went on Howard Stern. We weren't allowed to go on Howard Stern because Roseanne didn't like Howard Stern very much, and I'm a huge Howard Stern fan. But anyway, so I think Wings went on Howard Stern when he wasn't supposed to, and then our characters didn't come back the next season. So I don't know what that's all about, but any more questions? Yeah. Bruce was very interesting. I actually saw him out about 2 months ago at a bar, and I haven't seen him since I'm 13 or 14. You know, I'm almost 24 now, so I'm out with my girlfriends. And he walks by me, and I was like, yo, Bruce! Out of nowhere. And he turns around and he's like, yeah. I was like, hi, how are you? He was like, good, what are you doing? Nice to see you. No, I knew that it was me. And he walked, okay, I don't look that much different. He walked inside and I went to the bar and made sure that he could see me, like to kind of have, like, go, okay, I think I know who she is. And he did recognize me, and I walked out. I waited till he walked outside till I left. And I was like, hey, nice to see you again. You know, I was kind of being a brat. I said, nice to see you again. And he's like, wait, how are you? How's everything? You look great, I recognize you. You're all grown up. So, I'm actually going to Europe on Saturday because a friend of mine's doing a movie with him there, so I'll see you there. Any other questions? Yeah, back there. You gotta shout, I can't hear you.
By the way, you also did in the movie Daylight with Sylvester Stallone, how you survive in a Holland tunnel.
Yeah, I actually talked to my the taxi driver that took me here from the airport yesterday as I was going through the Holland Tunnel, reliving what I went through when I shot Daylight. Did anyone here see Daylight with Stallone?
Yeah.
What do you guys think of that? Like it? Not like it?
Yeah.
I think New Yorkers kind of get it. I think people that don't live in New York that have not been in the tunnels, I know we've all thought about it at least once. What would it be happen if we actually were stuck under the Hudson River? Exactly. So I was sort of traumatized working in, I shot it in Italy and we shot it for 6 months. So I was literally in a replica of the Holland Tunnel for 6 months with like, you know, and they filled the tunnel with water and the water was 5 feet high. I was the only cast member that was 5 feet tall. So I would have to swim to my bark, and I'd be on my tiptoes as the water was like right here, which was really rude. They didn't think about it, everybody else, the water was here, and I was the only one that was like, had to be propped up on something because I was gonna drown. Completely gonna drown. Questions, anyone else? Yeah. I'm still auditioning for them. There's a couple, I'm kind of picky, I'm a big horror movie fan, so I read a lot that are not really my style, but there's been a couple that I've auditioned for that I thought were really cool, but I didn't get, so, I don't know. There's a lot of like, I kind of like these, like scary movie, I kind of like it, they're kind of fun to watch, and I'm trying to convince them how cool it would be to have me, as the girl from Halloween, make fun of the girl from Halloween. But nobody gets it. I think it'd be really cool. Yeah. Everybody sort of branched out and did their own thing. Dwight Miller, who's the director of Halloween 4, also directed March for Dad. And we worked in Halloween 4 and said to me, if I ever do another movie where there's a part for you, I will hire you. And 2 years later, he called me up and I was living in he shot in LA and said, I've got this great part for you, but there's 2 that smells me, so why don't you come do it? He kept his word. So, Greg Nicotero, who did all the special effects, Canadian special effects, too. My boy. Him and I still talk all the time. Yeah, I see him out all the time, we talk all the time. He's been close to me for a very long time. I think Ellie got married. I know she has kids. I think Wendy Kaplan also, so I think they kind of went and did their own thing. I don't think they're working. I think I saw Wendy in a commercial a couple of months ago, and I was like, oh my god, there's Wendy. So, and I saw Jeffrey Landman, who played Billy in Halloween 5, out in Los Angeles, who I haven't seen since we shot the movie. He came up to me and said, I heard you don't remember me, and I went, Jeffrey, of course I remember you. He's doing theater in New York. He's doing really well. Okay, I'm gonna go. Any more questions? Back there, yeah. No, I'm sorry. Because my priorities are in order and I'm dedicated to working right now. Thank you. All of them are clapping. Yeah. Really? I'm so embarrassed. Oh my god, are you kidding? It's been so long. So long. I'm gonna have to turn around because I really am embarrassed. And should I not use the microphone? Don't use the microphone? I don't know if my screams, but it's all cracked up to me. It used to be pretty good when I was younger. Can't believe I'm doing it. See, I'm not supposed to be swearing. It's been a long time since standing picture?